Implemented automated testing web applications using Selenium IDE, creating automation scripts, executing test cases and debugging in Visual Studio, C#. Writing Selenium test cases using Visual Studio and C# as the base language to test various components of the application. Writing unit test cases using Visual Studio and C# as the base language to test various components of the application. Involved in developing the business layer in C#.NET, where all the business objects are written in developing the whole application. Involved in writing Python scripts to develop automated scripts and frameworks. Manual testing in a .NET environment with some SQL and C# scripting of environment setup. Working in Agile methodology which allows detecting bugs at early stages of release, change requirements and implement new features according to the market changes. Used Microsoft Team Foundation Server, MSTFS, for defect management tracking purposes, logging defects. Preparing the superclass, common function libraries, data pools according to the automation test cases. Manual testing in a .NET environment with some SQL and C# scripting of environment setup. Involved in automation scripting using coded UI, C#, MTM. Involved in developing the business layer in C#.NET, where all the business objects are written in developing the whole application. Developed and maintained automated regression test cases in Selenium WebDriver using Core Java, Python programming language. Coded dynamic and browser-compatible UI web pages using JavaScript, CSS3, HTML5, jQuery, Ajax and responsive design in MVC environment. Open source tools such as Selenium, JUnit, JMeter and Appium are being used for test automations. Validated SOAP and REST services with JSON/XML. Logged and managed defects using Microsoft Test Manager, MTM, defect management tool. Using base URL to run test cases in different web browsers in Selenium. WebDriver for writing automated tests of websites in Selenium. Worked with retesting and regression testing. Involved in automation scripting using coded UI, C#, MTM. Experienced in working with Microsoft Test Manager, MTM, where test plans are stored and results on Team Foundation Server, TFS. Used Python to develop an automation framework to validate RESTful web services. Involved in testing both SOAP and REST services using REST assured and tested both XML and JSON formats. Involved in testing of services using SOAP/REST services using SOAP UI, Groovy script.